In 1999, a college student named Sean Fanning changed the music industry forever. He created Napster, a file-sharing service that allowed users to share MP3 music files directly with each other over the internet. This was revolutionary. Before Napster, sharing music meant clunky CDs or low-quality audio tapes. The process was cumbersome and often frustrating. Napster made it fast and easy to download and share music with anyone, anywhere. It was a game-changer in how people accessed music. The beauty of Napster lay in its simplicity. The software was user-friendly and accessible to everyone, even those who weren't tech-savvy. Users could connect to the internet, log into Napster, and search for any song or album they desired. The vast library of music was just a few clicks away. Once found, they could download it directly from another user's computer, bypassing traditional music stores and record labels entirely. This direct connection was unprecedented. This peer-to-peer file sharing was groundbreaking, creating a virtual network of music lovers sharing their favorite tunes. It fostered a sense of community among users. The impact was immediate and immense. Internet cafes and home computers buzzed with activity as people discovered the joys of Napster. Millions of users flocked to Napster, eager to explore this new world of free music. It was a cultural phenomenon that spread like wildfire. It was like opening a door to a massive library where every song was available at your fingertips. The possibilities seemed endless. The music industry, however, watched with a mixture of fear and apprehension as their carefully constructed control over music distribution crumbled before their eyes. The old guard was being challenged by a new, unstoppable force. Napster ignited a digital wildfire. People everywhere embraced this new freedom to explore and share music. It was exhilarating to discover new artists and connect with other fans who shared similar tastes. College dorms became hubs of musical exploration, with students swapping songs and discovering hidden gems. The music industry, built on the sale of physical albums, saw Napster as a direct threat. Sales plummeted as people opted for free downloads over expensive CDs. Record labels panicked, fearing the end of their lucrative business model. They argued that Napster was promoting music piracy and robbing artists of their rightful earnings. The debate raged on. Was Napster simply providing a platform for music lovers to connect? Or was it facilitating widespread copyright infringement? Users argued that they were sharing music they already owned, while the industry countered that every download represented a lost sale. The battle lines were drawn, and the music industry prepared for war. Metallica, one of the biggest metal bands in the world, became the face of the resistance. They were furious to discover their unreleased song, I Disappear, circulating on Napster before its official release. This blatant act of piracy pushed Metallica over the edge. Metallica filed a lawsuit against Napster, accusing them of copyright infringement and demanding millions of dollars in damages. They argued that Napster was profiting from the illegal distribution of their music and countless other artists. The lawsuit sent shockwaves through the music world and beyond. Dr. Dre, another music heavyweight, joined the fray, filing his own lawsuit against Napster. He accused the service of facilitating the illegal downloading of his music, costing him millions in lost revenue. The lawsuits from Metallica and Dr. Dre galvanized the music industry, uniting them against a common enemy. The legal battle raged on, capturing the attention of the world. Napster argued that it was merely a platform, not responsible for the actions of its users. They claimed that they were protected by the safe harbor provisions of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA. However, the courts ultimately disagreed. In 2001, a federal judge ruled that Napster was liable for contributing to copyright infringement. The judge ordered Napster to shut down its service, effectively ending its reign as the king of free music. Napster appealed the ruling, but to no avail. The writing was on the wall. The music industry had won a major victory, but the war for control of digital music was far from over. The genie was out of the bottle and there was no going back. Section 5. The Legacy of Napster, a new era of music consumption. Napster may have been defeated in court, but its impact on the music industry was undeniable. It had exposed the flaws in the traditional music distribution model and demonstrated the insatiable consumer demand for digital music. Napster proved that people were willing to embrace new technologies to access music on their own terms. The music industry realized that it had to adapt or die. The era of selling overpriced CDs was over. Napster had ushered in a new era of digital music consumption, forcing the industry to rethink its entire business model. New players emerged from the ashes of Napster, eager to capitalize on the demand for digital music. These new services sought to provide legal alternatives to piracy, offering a way for consumers to access music online without running afoul of copyright laws. Section 6. From Ashes to Innovation, the Rise of Streaming Services. The seeds of innovation sown by Napster began to sprout. Companies like iTunes, Spotify, and Apple Music emerged, offering legal ways to download or stream music online. These platforms revolutionized the music industry by providing a legitimate alternative to the rampant piracy of the time. These services provided a much-needed alternative to piracy, allowing users to access vast music libraries for a monthly fee or through ad-supported models. This shift not only benefited consumers but also artists and record labels, who could now monetize their content more effectively. Streaming services in particular revolutionized the way we consume music. They offered unparalleled convenience, enabling users to listen to their favorite tracks anytime, anywhere. Instead of owning physical copies or downloading individual tracks, users could now stream an unlimited amount of music for a fraction of the cost of a single album. This model democratized access to music, making it more accessible to a broader audience. This all-you-can-eat model proved incredibly popular, quickly becoming the dominant force in the music industry. The convenience and affordability of streaming services attracted millions of subscribers worldwide. The rise of streaming services marked a significant shift in consumer behavior. People began to prioritize access over ownership, valuing the ability to explore new music without the commitment of purchasing it. Music ownership became less important than access. The traditional model of buying albums or singles was replaced by the flexibility of streaming. People embraced the convenience and affordability of streaming, subscribing to multiple services to access the music they loved. This new era of music consumption transformed the industry, setting the stage for future innovations. Section 7. Paying for music again, a shift in consumer behavior. After years of rampant piracy, the music industry finally had a reason to be optimistic. The early 2000s were marked by a significant decline in physical music sales, largely due to the rise of illegal downloads and file-sharing platforms. This era saw a dramatic shift in how people accessed and consumed music. Streaming services were generating billions of dollars in revenue, breathing new life into a struggling industry. Companies like Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal revolutionized the music landscape, offering vast libraries of songs at the touch of a button. This new model provided a legal and convenient alternative to piracy. Consumers, accustomed to getting their music for free, were now willing to pay for the convenience and value offered by streaming. The subscription model, with its affordable monthly fees, made it easier for people to access a wide range of music without breaking the bank. However, this new era of digital music consumption wasn't without its critics. Many artists and industry professionals voiced concerns about the fairness of streaming royalties and the impact on musicians' livelihoods. Some artists argued that streaming services paid them a pittance per stream, making it difficult for all but the most popular musicians to earn a living. Independent and emerging artists in particular found it challenging to sustain their careers solely through streaming revenue. The debate over artist compensation continues to this day. Industry experts, musicians, and streaming service executives frequently engage in discussions and negotiations to find a more equitable solution. Despite these criticisms, streaming services have fundamentally changed the way we consume music. They have democratized access to music, allowing listeners to discover new artists and genres from around the world with ease. They have made music more accessible than ever before, connecting artists with fans around the globe. This global connectivity has fostered a more diverse and vibrant music culture, breaking down geographical and cultural barriers. The legacy of Napster lives on, not in its illegal file sharing, but in its disruptive impact on the music industry. It paved the way for the streaming revolution, forever altering how we access and enjoy music. Section 8. The future of music streaming and beyond. The future of music consumption is likely to be shaped by the continued evolution of streaming services. We can expect to see more personalized experiences, curated playlists, and interactive features that enhance the listening experience. Artificial intelligence and machine learning will play an increasingly important role in music discovery and recommendation. New technologies such as virtual reality and augmented reality could further transform the way we experience music. Imagine attending virtual concerts, interacting with your favorite artists, or immersing yourself in interactive music videos. The possibilities are endless. One thing is certain: the music industry will continue to evolve and adapt to new technologies and changing consumer behaviors. The legacy of Napster, the disruptor, will continue to inspire innovation and push the boundaries of how we create, share, and experience music.
Check one, check two, check.
Section 9. Conclusion. Napster's enduring impact. Napster may have been a shooting star, burning bright but fading quickly. However, its impact on the music industry continues to reverberate today. It forced the industry to confront the realities of the digital age and paved the way for the streaming services that dominate the music landscape today. While Napster's methods were ultimately deemed illegal, its legacy is one of innovation and disruption. It demonstrated the power of technology to connect people and democratize access to music. Napster may be gone, but its spirit of innovation lives on in the music we stream every day.